We've all heard that a disciplined trader is a successful trader, but it's how we become disciplined, especially for the ones that lack it. That can be a massive hurdle. This doesn't need to be hard, but it can be a little time consuming. But in this world, it's actually easy to acquire more time during the day. Let's break this down. The first step is to get yourself an app that tracks the amount of time that you spend on your mobile device. Do this for the first few days, but the catch is you can't tone down your mobile app use just because you know that you're tracking it. Just do your thing. This will tell you exactly how much extra free time that you have and that you are wasting on complete nonsense. Now, you don't need to cut out 100% of it, but we can start with at least 50% of that total time we can use and put towards rebuilding our discipline. You'll actually see that you won't need nearly as much time as you think you do in order to do this. Step 2 would be to take a good 15 minutes on your first day of the challenge to write down why you want to become disciplined. Like, what are you looking to improve? Step 3, now it's time to dig deep and get brutally honest with ourselves and come up with at least 3 flaws that we want to change about yourself. Now remember, the more honest you are, the better off you are. Remember, we're not just rebuilding your discipline, we're rebuilding you. It's not just about being a trader, it's about rebuilding yourself as a person. But I'll tell you what, if living a life that's just average or less than average, while struggling to pay bills and hating your job doesn't scare and motivate you, you have bigger issues. Fear can be a big motivator and was one of my biggest motivators when I was first becoming a trader. So step 4, now that we know how much extra time we have and what our motivating factors are, now we need to implement a few key things. Now comes the fun stuff. And I'll make a deal with you. I'll take this challenge along with you and I'll post every day each one of these key points that I'm about to go over on social media. You can track this and follow along and post along with me on my Twitter at TrickMitch1, all lowercase. So here we go. These are the steps, so let's go. Step 1, every morning, first thing in the morning, take an ice cold shower. Now, it doesn't need to be long, 1 minute at most, but it's designed to be uncomfortable and this is designed to shock you. Number 2, run a mile. Now, it's not as bad as it seems and it only takes 6 to 10 minutes. It's not a big deal, guys, so I don't want to hear any excuses. And number 3, once you're finished with the run, find a quiet place for 10 to 15 minutes and just sit in silence and look to silence yourself. Don't think about anything. Just work on basic meditation skills. Like I said, I'll be doing this along with you and I'll post all 3 of these steps each and every day so that you can track my progress and see that I'm holding myself 100% accountable to you guys and myself. So follow along and underneath the thread that you'll see posted, post along with me. For the ones that will be doing this, and if you post all 3 of those challenges each and every day for 1 week straight, I'm going to be designing a Tricktrades Discipline Challenge t-shirt that's going to be badass that I will personally mail to each and every one of you as soon as we complete this challenge. So all it is 1 week. This doesn't mean that if you do this, you're just going to turn into some badass trader, guys. That's not what this is about. It's about proving to yourself that you can be disciplined, even just for a short period of time. This is something that we all lack and we all struggle with, is discipline. But I'll tell you what, I have personally never met one single undisciplined successful person. It all boils down to discipline. And it's about the basics, the foundation. If you don't have basics and a foundation, you will never get anywhere in life. So I know only a few of you watching are actually going to participate. And my hat's off already to you guys for following along. Because the ones that do it, like I said, I can't guarantee that you are going to become a badass trader in this week or overnight. But what I can guarantee is that you are taking the steps to rebuild yourself or just position yourself to be a better person and a better trader. And that's what it's all about. It's about growth. Growth as a trader and growth as a person. If you can get those 2 things down, you've got the world half beat, folks. So, like I said, I'll be doing this along with you. And for the ones that do it, I'll see you on the other side, folks. Adios.